Today I fucked up by drinking the wrong type of tea. So I enjoy tea. All kinds. I love tea. I went to the local grocery store that has a pretty good tea section, and I decided to try a new brand of tea. Usually when I have tea, I brew 2 tea bags for stronger taste, and usually have 2 cups each of the strong brewed tea. I proceeded to do this with the new tea I bought, drinking 2 cups along with a big bowl chili I ate for dinner. Later on my stomach was staring to give the sensation of a penny spinning around one of those coin funnels you see at a zoo. I look at the tea label, only to realize the fine print, stimulant laxative. Brew 1 bag for 1 cup. After realizing that I bought a USDA organic chamomile tea that cleans you out like Drano, I channeled my inner cheetah, and sprinted to the bathroom. If the toilet was the White House, my ass was the spaceship from Independence Day. Good fucking God. I pretty much fucking blastoised a Jackson Pollock painting on the porcelain throne and sounded like a tuba rendition of Satisfaction by Benny Benassi. Plurp 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 plush plurp plurp. My bowels replied, as I cleansed myself of the chilly creek that flowed through me, and reflected on my mistake. Now know to read the fine print on certain teas. Lesson learned. Too long didn't read. I mistakenly drank too many cups of a laxative tea that made me sound like a sousaphone in the bathroom after a few big bowls of chili. Years ago I was on a business trip to Japan and my Japanese colleagues gave me a gift when I was leaving. When I returned home I opened the gift to find some nice Japanese tea. I decided to bring it into work to share with my work colleagues. We all had a cup, but it just looked and tasted strange, so we called an Asian friend who knew some Japanese. When he saw the box, he started laughing. It was instant soup, not tea. Blastoised a Jackson Pollock painting on the porcelain throne. /brand new sentence. Reminds me of the time I ate a pound of sugar-free jelly beans, not knowing what would happen. Wait, what happens if you eat sugar-free jelly beans? Is it the same for gummy bears? Because I'm about to be up Schitt's Creek. It's been 4 hours and after careful mapping of available restrooms, I can say that I was able to traverse Schitt's Creek unscathed. Seems fake sweetness don't affect me. Just don't give me ice cream. I'm assuming that the package had a little warning imprint which reads, if you drink this tea, shit happens, and happens, and happens, and happens. Delectable tea or deadly poison? You're looking at the chamomile tea bush. Its leaves make a tea so delicious, it's heartbreaking. That, or it's a laxative, which causes unrelenting diarrhea. Today I fucked up by ignoring the tickling feeling on my arm for 5 hours. So today I played D&D, socially distanced online, staying in one room with my headphones on. Now, if you don't know about D&D, it's a story role-play game with complicated characters that can take hours per session and requires most of your attention. Relevant. Today, our session was only 5 hours long. As we go along, I notice my left arm feels weirdly itchy, so I occasionally scratch and it goes away for a bit. Everything goes on as normal. We reach the end of the session and I stand up to get water when I feel a sudden sharp pain in my arm. I pull up my sleeve to see a red, rapidly swelling area and I freeze. What could have done this? A spider? I'm in the UK, so it can't be anything dangerous. But wait, where is it? I then rip off my shirt, grab some oven mitts and shake it to oblivion, only for a wasp to fall out. I had been stung by a wasp from inside my shirt. I then realized that the itching sensation I had felt was not the fabric, but the creature crawling across my skin for the last 5 whole hours. I think I'll be keeping the window shut from now on. Too long didn't read, ignored a tickling feeling under my sleeve. Turned out to be wasp that had been crawling on me for the last 5 hours. Rolled a 1 on perception there, but glad you're alright. Twice I had a wasp stuck in my cleavage, stinging the shit out of me until I got it out. Oof, yeah, I got stung in the nipple once from a mud wasp. Not fun. I'm mildly allergic, I guess. At the time I was 19 with size A boobs, but that one boob, that thing turned into a double D. I thought that the tickle in your arm was going a heart attack, so I was quite relieved to learn that it was a wasp. Similarly had that happen on a road trip. Driving with the windows open and a light t-shirt, I felt a weird prick every now and then, on my back. Not particularly painful, just annoying. Until I leaned back a little and the stinger was sent home through my shirt. Apparently it had been brained on the way into my truck, and landed half broken and walking in circles trying to sting me for at least 45 minutes. I was in Florida, doing 65 miles per hour, ripping my shirt off in traffic, and then trying to stomp the little bastard with the tank of nerve gas on its back, in traffic. Must have looked like a complete tweaking lunatic. I had one bounce off my chest and land right on my crotch on my way to the ferry from Crete. Managed to get it off me without it stinging. I'm glad it didn't, because that trip took 36 hours end to end. It would have been absolutely unendurable with swollen nuts. Today I fucked up by getting fingered on the couch by my boyfriend, NSFW. Okay, so the most embarrassing moment of my life happened yesterday and I don't know what to do and how to deal with my shame now. So I came over to my BF's house. I'm F/18 and pretty inexperienced with this stuff, still a virgin, and he's 21. Lives with his parents. His mom was preparing lunch in the kitchen. He has a pretty big house, so it was pretty safe to play a bit. We were sitting in the living room, started making out on the couch, then he started fingering me. He's a swimmer and has very strong hands. I needed to pee before, but I just didn't want to stop. He hit all the right spots and when I came I peed all over the couch. Like a lot. Obviously, this never happened to me before. When I realized what happened I jumped up, got lightheaded, started telling how sorry I am and tried cleaning it with some tissues. That moment his mom came into the room, looked at the couch, looked at me, and I just got so afraid I just started crying and said I'm sorry and left and ran to the house. He texted me that it's okay and not to worry about it and that his parents understand. I don't think I will be able to ever come back to his house to face his mom. Too long, didn't read. Got fingered by my BF on the couch in his living room. Peed when I came and his mom caught us. Don't even worry about it. One time I shit my pants on a sidewalk around the corner from my house and I wasn't even coming. When you go back, say he tickled you. You laughed. Peed. She came in and you were so embarrassed you ran off. Then the smart mom replies, no problem dear, I love when his dad tickles me. Pee before play, lesson learned. Instructions unclear, peed all over and didn't play. It's just pee, don't worry. Parents are used to cleaning up all manner of disgusting things, kids just get more disgusting as they get older, lol. I know it's embarrassing, but I guarantee his parents have equally embarrassing stories, just as your parents do, just as every adult does. Embarrassing accidents are part of life. Try not to worry about it too much. Just apologize for the accident, offer to pay to have the couch cleaned, and go to the toilet before and after any sexual encounters in future. It just feels like I will be thinking about this for the rest of my life when I'm falling asleep. Disappointed face. If it makes you feel any better, I got food poisoning the other week and ended up accidentally shitting pure brown liquid in a nice little trail from my parents' living room to the bathroom. My mom ended up cleaning it up while I proceeded to pee brown out my ass. So, TL, doctor, could be worse. Also, shit happens. You a snail.